I must say, I felt sorry for poor Billy when I heard his fish had disappeared.
I didn't take the fish!
Well, who took it then? It wasn't me. Unless, of course, it was a ghost. This island is crawling with them.
Ghosts?
Oh, yes. Every kind of spirit. You must have heard them. I hear them all the time. I talk to them.
Where do the spirits live?
In the trees, in the rocks. Depends what kind of spirit they are.
Are they friendly?
Most of them. But I expect there are some evil ones too.
Really?
Billy, why don't we rest here a while? We aren't exactly having any luck.
Ernst, when I said I wanted to stay on the island, I didn't mean you had to.
Yeah, I know.
A ship will come. You can have your printing press.
Perhaps.
Your father's a great man. If anyone can find their way off this island, he can.
You know the secret to survival in this world, Billy? It's knowing when to take a risk. Something my father has forgotten, if he ever knew it. Not bad, hey, Billy? Even if I do say so myself. Come on. Look at this.
Wow, look at the size of this porker.
Just one shot.
Can I have my arrow back?
Emily, what are you doing here?
Hunting. May I?
This is my arrow.
Ernst, look.
Come on. Grab the pig.
Fit for a king. Billy, this is one wager I was happy to lose. Tell me, who brought down the beast, you or Ernst?
It was a joint effort, sir.
Well, you must tell me all about it. Every detail. I want you to spare nothing. After which, Joanna will recount our experiences.
That won't take long. One lame rabbit, and even that eluded us.
Oh, come on. This is more like a wake. What happened to all of you out there?
Oh, David, leave them alone. They're tired and hungry. Just let them eat.
Oh, my dear, that was splendid. Now then, who's going to entertain us with a story?
Emmy says the island is haunted.
Haunted? Ah, there's a thing.
By evil spirits. They stole Billy's fish.
A spirit. But she's not evil. She's a lady of noble birth. Very finely dressed. She walks along the beach at night.
What is she doing on this island?
She was to be married. He was the captain of the ship. They were to marry once they reached their destination. But the ship foundered, and they were both drowned. Now the White Lady walks the shoreline, pining for a dear departed.
But why does she steal from us?
Wedding gifts.
But why doesn't she talk to us?
She'd like to, Christina, more than anything. But of course there's one great problem with that. You see, she has no head!
Now that's enough. That is enough, or nobody will sleep tonight.
Come, let's have another one. Ernst, you're a writer.
There's lots about Raven Jones.
Who's Raven Jones?
He's not real. He's a legend.
Raven Jones was an adventurer. He was once an officer, a Navy man. But he led a mutiny. They called him Raven because of a tattoo he wore, a symbol of his free spirit. It was said that no jail could hold him.
And he had his chance to prove it.
That's right. He was captured. High treason. They held him in the tower, awaiting execution. But Raven taunted his jailers, saying they wouldn't kill him. that he had escaped from the axe, rise into the air like a bird.
Like a raven.
Soon everybody heard about his claim. People came from all over the land to see this miracle occur, convinced that a man would fly. Even the king got caught up in the excitement. He had a golden cage erected around the executioner's block. It was even rumored that Raven Jones himself had helped to design it. So, at the appointed hour, with thousands watching, the guards were dispatched to the deepest dungeon in the tower.
Well, what happened? Did he fly?
When they flung back the doors to his cell, he was nowhere to be seen. He had fooled them all and disappeared into thin air.
With our tales of spirits and ghosts, it is surprising that anyone was able to sleep that night. My sister Joanna was woken when Bruno heard something. But rather than a spirit or ghost, it was Parsons' reluctant accomplice, Ben.
Christina, are you all right?
Yes, Mama.
Well, be a good girl and go and see if the hens have laid, will you?
Yes, Mama.
Did the kite fly?
Yes, Mama. What have you got for me today? 2? Oh, thank you very much. What have you got in here, Henrietta? Just 1? Is that all you can manage, Henrietta?
Cover it well. We don't want them Robinsons stealing it.
I was collecting the eggs. And I saw the old man. And he was looking at me. He was... I didn't know what to do.
She imagined it.
She saw something. Look at her.
Nonsense. Christina, look at me. Now listen, darling, there's no shame in it. What you saw was real. It existed, but only in your mind's eye. And it's perfectly understandable after last night. You were unduly influenced by all this silly talk about the supernatural.
Oh, so now it's my fault.
It was just a shadow, or a trick of the light.
At midday?
Emily, that's enough. If you can't think of something useful to say, then there are many chores to be getting on with.
We share the island with the souls of the living and the dead. If you choose not to listen to their messages, they get angry. Don't you understand? They are warning us. What's the matter with you? Why don't you tell him?
Tell me what?
We heard something.
Go on.
On the hunt. It was a sound like laughing or crying.
The wind.
No, it wasn't the wind.
Where did it come from?
All around. As if from the trees and the rocks.
Trees and rocks do not laugh, nor do they cry. Whatever you heard, whatever Christina saw, it was not a ghost. That is my final word on the subject.
Mama,
Yes, dear.
I don't like living on the island anymore. I want to go home.